Welcome back to This Joke is Ruined because we haven't recorded in 7 years.
My God.
Welcome back to Dark Void, everyone. We'll get right into what we're doing, but first, Episode 2, The Survivors.
What is this place?
It's Homewind for hundreds of survivors stranded here like you.
Yeah, every year, more and more cross over. Those lucky enough to escape the Watchers wind up here.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Yep, so you're through
I have
here
some
with me,
matters
John of
to
Order
attend
3.
to.
I'm Arashi of Order 3.
And I'm
Feel free to
Josh.
explore the
And
camp.
I will try
Holy
to
shit,
be...
you use your
Will do.
actual name for once. That's the first time ever.
This is Josh
Well-
and not Dirk Void.
Hey, heard they were bringing you in.
Well, again, I've
Go ahead
completely
and report
forgotten
to the
all
barracks.
my
I got a
running
room
jokes,
for
and
you.
I'm sure everybody's just torn up about that. Oh God.
Oh god.
He's not gonna say the same shit over and over again?
I'm torn up. It's nice to meet you. I've replaced John. So here we are in the Resistance base. Apparently they are called the Resistance after all. Who knew?
They
But
have the same ingenious naming as the people who write Star Wars.
to be fair, they were an actual Resistance though. You know, compared to these guys who are just a bunch of dickheads, all apparently center around this camp at one point or another, according to the dialogue. But we're just gonna wander around here for a bit, looking at stuff and just having fun because we've not actually got a pressing thing. We've got a few different places to explore.
So you can
Isn't-
look at all these beautiful boxes.
Boxes
Just,
and tents.
oh my god, the set design, like the attention to detail that went into this is it's gorgeous.
I know. There's some kind of rocket stuff over there. You've got like an engine.
Oh well,
you've got some
that's
kind of
actually the stuff that's cool.
crane. I don't, for some reason, I failed to notice that little red glowy light, which is a tech point, despite how many times it like popped up. So I'm just going to spend about 5 minutes trying to get on top of this.
Please no.
No, oh, God,
Please
never
no.
mind. I'm
It
kidding.
still baffles me that this game goes, yes, unlimited flight. Unless we don't want you to, at which point you have a boost bar. Like, what's the difference between actually flying and boosting? I don't see why that's a struggle for the jetpack, and yet you can fucking fly at Mach 3.
Yeah, you can.
The fair point.
Well, you can just fly to the final level.
Speaking of flying,
Ooh,
we're not doing it yet.
Ah,
No. We are.
that's not how.
Ah. Yeah.
Just shake the
Yeah,
rust off.
shake
Shake
the
the
rust
rust
off. Just loosen up a bit.
You,
know,
you
it's
should have
fine.
inserted another game over screen there.
But we got rid of all the old jokes. What? No, I thought we agreed.
Yeah,
Did
the
we
new
agree?
thing is,
We agreed?
no running jokes.
Yeah, you did tell me.
No running jokes, no topical references.
Oh god, I felt that one. So yeah, here's an overview of the camp. You know, it's got a few anti-air turrets, which are kind of interesting. You've got this huge structure, which I can only assume is some kind of rocket ship.
This is even more offensive to me because, like, here we go. Yes, boost bar, boost bar, boost bar. Okay, maybe flying's not allowed here, and that's why they're no flying's still allowed here. Fuck you. Boost bar is enforced. What the shit, game?
Why not? You know, I'm sure there must be a reason for it, but I don't know. I don't know it. By the way, if you're on the ground, you have to press Q twice. Ooh, fuck. Genuinely forgot where I've hit things and where I've not. It's been a while.
Well, you know, constantly ramming your head into
Oh
rock
look, we're
walls
back
will
at
do
this
that to you.
this same rock we just started at. We're back. Apparently, I just wanted to fly up here. Who knew? By the way, I'd like to point out we need to go to the barracks. Do you know where the barracks is?
No. I'm assuming it's the big
This
spaceship.
This isn't. Yeah, it's not very well signposted. This
It's
resistance
not.
camp.
No.
I kind of like the design of this spaceship, although I can't quite tell if it's supposed to be
Oh,
in
there's-
this position or a different position, just based on the positioning of the window.
This.
You know, if it's supposed to be vertical or
I'd
horizontal.
say that was quite a helpful tech point though, because it like points out this journal. There's
This
a
journal
collectible
might come in
journals.
handy.
I
Apparently
think
it'll
it
come in
would
handy.
be cool if they had just like this ship had just fallen off the cliff and like gotten stuck, like nose down, and they had just been like, we could try to write it, or we could just leave it as it is. and like have it be our base that way.
By the way, the barracks is up here, and I want to point out there is no actual other way to get here apart from with the jetpack.
Yes.
There's no lifts, there's no
Welcome
stairs.
to the Resistance. You have a jetpack, don't you?
You
If
better!
not, you're going to have to sleep in the warehouse.
There's a barking spider.
Good thing we're wearing masks.
I've no idea what they were talking about, but
The animation looks like they're supposed to be playing cards, but they're not holding anything. It's just like,
No, they found the
move
spider.
my hand to a box.
oh, to be honest, I didn't notice there was a journal there. I was just looking at the cool electrical glowy things and going like, these seem really dangerous. That's cool. Ah. Anyway, cutscene time.
Hooray!
Oh, hey. The new guy. You must have someone pulling the strings. After me. It's no 4-star hotel, but the rest of us got bunks. Go ahead. Take a load off. A 10 will be by later.
Do what you have to do. You always have.
So I guess this is it.
Shouldn't you be in Warsaw by now? I thought you were supposed to report back a week ago.
They won't miss me.
Will, listen to it out there. The world is dividing. Isn't it time to do something? To get involved?
And what difference would it make, Ava?
Hey, your card is here.
Will, have you heard of the Adepts?
Who?
Never mind. Take care of yourself, Will. I wish you the best.
Will. Will. You there? I need your help.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, I must have dozed off. What do you got?
Yes, allow me to sit in here with my
There's a
girlfriend
warning
in this
beacon going
obvious
off just
hotel
outside
room,
camp.
wearing gloves,
Likely some
workers'
watchers
boots,
scouts.
and my full jacket.
You could check it out.
That I've been
I
wearing
can't
for
get
Wasn't
naked
brave
in front of
years.
Stalin.
Be nice to show I can carry my own.
I don't want him to think less of me.
When you've been here as long as some of these guys have.
It's good stuff. Yeah, apparently no one changes their clothes. This is what everyone looks like when they're not in the void as well.
Their location.
So we've got to go find some signals, apparently, with the watchers are letting off. And oh, fuck, okay, yeah, no, we're fine, fine. But I want you to just kind of have a look, see if this makes you think of anything. Anything come into?
The Great Canyon?
Oh, is this the first level?
This is the first
of the game?
opening area of the game.
Oh.
They were right around from the Resistance base.
That's just poor planning.
Yeah, I mean, they must know where they are because, you know, they keep sending these fucking...
Like, they're basically, like, fucking flying by every so often, just throwing rolls of toilet paper at them.
Yep.
Sure
They could
enough.
wipe them all out, but no,
We got a
instead they're just
scouting
like,
party.
nah, fuck it, let's troll them instead.
Moving to
Now,
engage.
it's time for an air battle!
Need help.
Yeah! And there's going to be plenty of this. So, while I'm flying about, and we don't really have a huge amount to talk about, what do you think of Dark Void so far?
I think I like what it's trying to do. This idea of the jetpack and the alien world, all that craziness. I think that could be good. Oh, speedy. But I think the problem is that it's very much limited by its own hardware. It's trying to pull off these big epic environments for you to fly around in, but they just look really, really bland and generic. Like, all I'm seeing here is just the same
Get out of there!
fucking mountain pieces that we've been seeing for the last, what, 3-4 episodes now? I think you dragged.
It's episode 6. Yes. But now, there's something that I didn't try the first time we got into a flying fight. You see in the top left corner, we've actually got some kind of
Taking
missiles.
fire!
Oh, sorry, I've just got it, my friend. Just a bit. So, eventually, I'm going to notice that we have those, and I'm going to start trying to use them. Each ship seems to come with a random one. I'm sure there is some kind of... I'm sure there is a method to it, but I'm not entirely sure what that method is. But this one seems to be kind of a homing rocket. Oh, shit. We're in a bad way, but that's fine. Apparently there's also a lock-on
don't
button.
fly into that wall.
Oh, that one. Ooh, no, we're fine. Everything's cool.
You know, I have to say,
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
it doesn't look as good as it did in the previews, but I think No Man's Sky turned out to be pretty good after all.
Yeah. There we go. Right. Hit them. They've not got great tracking on them, but they do slightly home in. Just got to... There you go. You see them just curve around here.
They almost look like they're EMP as opposed to explosions, so perhaps they're meant for anti-shields because they don't appear to do that much more damage.
Nothing has shields on this. Well, I suppose, alright, there was like one shield, but in a
Well, you
previous
know,
level,
when you hit them with that thing, you get that weird kind of cubist explosion effect, I guess.
Cubist! Ooh! Ooh, it's Cubist! Look at you!
Weapons
But
free,
this is the assault rifle from Picasso's late period.
Hey, if Tesla can invent a death ray, Picasso can have an AK-47. I think that's fair.
Speaking of things that not having shields, though.
I've never seen this before. These hubcaps got shields.
That's right. I threw you!
Shielded hubcaps
I
are
was
alive.
lying! They have shields now!
Is it just me, or is...
Thank you.
Is it just me, or is calling these things hubcaps
Changing target.
completely not threatening any way, shape, or form whatsoever?
It's fairly accurate. They do kind of look like hubcaps.
Ish.
If
But in
hubcaps
my
were
mind, it's like,
alien
oh
death.
no, they've fallen off a car and are now gently rolling into the fucking hillside.
Unfortunately, though they have shields, they're not new ships.
Oh. So it's just like an extra...
Yeah,
An extra
it's just an extra thing.
I think my other big issue with the game is that it's got this massive reliance on these quick time events, but they take too long.
It definitely doesn't help.
Uh-oh! I've gotta wait. Oh, he's gonna spin the thing around. Okay, he's gonna turn his thing around very slowly.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
shoot
pry
me.
off the panel. Uh-oh!
Like,
This
what
is the real gameplay.
what would be good in this sequence is if the thing just flies into a bloody wall because it's too busy shooting at you, just like, oh shit.
Get him off me.
I want to point that out. This is the first time they've seen this, and you've called 2 things already.
Secretly a wizard.
Secretly with, yeah, it's invincible while you're doing this for the purposes. Also, I want to just point out, all you're really doing is just ripping off a panel at the back.
Yeah,
And he's
why
suddenly
the hell
like,
does he-
oh,
he's like-
you just messed my paperwork, bro. Paperwork? No, paintwork. Well, you know what I mean. But this one,
you?
if you see, now has a different thing. So this one's got a kind of
Stay on
weird
target.
circle thing, and it does something else. But it looks exactly the same, so I don't really know what it's doing. We'll ignore that guy. We'll ignore that. I'm sure he knew what he
I
was
can't
doing.
live!
He thought you were on the back of his ship. He's like,
Clearly.
Living is without you.
I mean, I like the general ship designs. I think that whole gyroscope inside a ring thing is actually quite interesting.
It is.
To help keep a consistent kind of viewpoint for the player. Like that's pretty cool. I like that, but that doesn't kind of fix the fact that we're still in this goddamn dusty canyon, and everything looks the same. And I think if they, I don't know, made a bit more of an effort to create some more dynamic, interesting environments, it might be a bit more of a visually interesting game, as opposed to an occasional cover shooter,
By the way, do you
occasional
think I
flyer,
can do
which
this?
can't seem to do. No. Yes? Oh, no!
I was fine, and then the game
he-
just
he
decided
did
your
do it,
hitbox
though.
is 2 meters to the right. I was like, thanks, game. So these seem to have like a bigger shockwave on impact. That's as far as I can tell. They don't seem to home in as well.
But like the ships are never close enough that it
It really
actually
does
makes
anything.
any difference.
I'm wondering if maybe we'll get to like fly one of these in a ground section at one point.
Well,
which would be pretty cool.
Okay, I'm
Have
just gonna
eyes.
say it though. I'm just gonna say it. This is better than the vehicle sections in Mass Effect Andromeda, and so is the
I'm losing power.
animation, it's the animation in general. Dark
point.
Void 2007.
By the way, you can pilot your own ships as well.
Really?
Unfortunately,
You immediately die.
oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I wonder
Oh God.
I wonder why this plane
Oh, fucking
plummeted
hell.
towards the end.
Jesus Christ, bail out. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure. Yeah, he'll just land down there. He'll be Yeah, look, he's fine. He's just flying into the electric storm.
Yeah,
It's
that's good.
fine.
Hey, I got your photo of your wife and kids. You gonna want that back?
So instead, we're going to eventually, when I finally get around to upgrading the jetpack, we'll stay out for battle outside of
Firebolt! Like, this quick time event, it's the what, 4th or 5th time we've seen it?
Yep,
And every time it feels like it takes a fucking eternity.
it does.
Oh, dude, don't fucking pry off my panel, bro.
Let him have it.
Why wouldn't he just keep doing that over and over?
Eventually, I'll just get bored and go like, all right, fine, I guess we're not prying off any panels. At this point, I'm just like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna power through that. No
Oh yeah,
worries.
apparently the gun isn't even very threatening.
Apparently not. Oh god, dude. Ugh. I just kind of find it slightly annoying that they know how to pilot these ships without even looking where they're going. It's very impressive.
And yet you can't even pilot your jetpack.
I can pilot my jetpack very well. I just can't hit things, or can't not hit things. Either way, we're
I was
almost
gonna
done.
say you can hit things very well.
Yes. So we'll get rid of the last
Blow
two
him out of
ships.
the sky.
Including your ally?
I'm not
Get that guy the
saying
fuck outta here.
anything. It's fine. I wonder what happened because clearly there was a guy piloting the ship before I got into it. So I'm wondering if maybe we chucked him out as well.
But because he's a human, you know, and this game is all about human or robot violence, it just fades to black rather than showing you just smashing his skull beneath your boot and hurling him out in the
Either
air.
that or it just absorbed him. Like, you're part of
Secretly,
me
Nathan
now.
Fillion was also in Prototype.
Only one left.
Oh, that was
Good
good.
shot.
Now I'm just trying to work out where the last guy is because he's not anywhere on the battlefield. Like this
See,
rock.
there are like big
In this
waterfalls
rock.
in the distance. Imagine like fighting
Yeah.
around them.
That'd be really interesting.
That'd
Dipping
be
in
fun,
and out of the
wouldn't it?
water.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's just off the map. We'll just fire all our shots and try and get him. No. Come
I
back.
think the key word is try.
He just
I know he
rammed
did.
you. Your friend just rammed you.
I'm just trying to get him again. It's like, is it? Oh, that's not it. Here we go.
Well
Nice.
done, Will. Return to camp.
Yay!
I need to meet with you.
Flies in the enemy ship, immediately gets shot down.
I know, we should have parked all the ships he took.
Ah, good. You are here. Come in. I have something for you.
It's one of theirs.
Never discount what your adversary has to offer. It is outfitted with an advanced radar and will aid you in the days to come. Always remember who you are, and it will not consume you. The day will come when you must cast it aside.
We got a confirmed visual on a group of strays, penned up 8K northwest of camp.
They have found more villagers. We must hurry.
Reports on.
So apparently we now have a better radar.
Watcher transports.
I haven't seen any difference in it, apart from the fact it's got blue glowy on the
what are we
outside.
gonna do?
But to be honest, now I'm trying to think about it, I don't remember what the radar looked
We are
like
going to
before
plan
that.
them out.
So,
Yeah, so obviously it's a hugely useful tool.
Oh,
Change
yeah.
up everything.
Now the new
changes
kid's
up
gonna see
everything.
what a
We've got our
Tim
own
can do.
helmet now, it's just got a yellow kind
Hey,
of
a week of
thing
extra
down the
ration
middle
says the
rather
temp
than
drops
his
3 for every one the new guy gets.
God. Wait,
You're
he's only
on.
got like a face plate. The rest of his head's like
What do you think, Will?
open.
Ready as
Either
always.
way, in this
He
mission,
He needs to give his room a head to
We've got some prisoners
freakishly
trapped
expand
inside the
again.
monolith.
Got
Just
my
like
first.
We need
wobble
our
into place.
starter.
So now we're in a race against a Tem to kill more robots than he has.
Wait, what? Why?
Because we're trying to prove ourselves.
Because the resistance bases.
Basically.
Ah, yes, the frat boy
That's fine.
resistance, of course.
So while you kill things, we count up. And while he kills things, the other resistance members count up. So I think the better you do, the better you do, really. You know, that's self-evident.
Yeah, I mean, is there any actual reward, or is it just...
Oh, you'll find
or is
out.
it just sticking it to them?
I'm counting 5 for attempt.
Is it just showing that you guys are out Delafina? I can throw a baseball as good as any of them.
It's all worth noting that these enemies kind of constantly spawn as well, so you can kind of just stay around here and kill tons of them, if you wish. Which Atem does. He stands next to the spawner while you have to go and complete the rest of the mission.
That little cat. I can't believe it.
Meanwhile, though, they keep giving me the best gun in the game.
Look at him go. He's holding his own.
God, it's almost like I've got a giant fuck-off gun. Yeah! Great. So,
just to note it, like, they call themselves the Resistance.
Yep.
But what are they actually resisting? Just the idea of the aliens?
Well, if you remember in Terminator, it was always the human resistance, so I'm assuming they've just cribbed it from that because, you know, killer robots.
oh, that's right. We've also got to find prisoners here as well.
Did you see that flip that guy just did?
Oh, I did. I love that flip.
It's a pity that his legs disintegrated.
Watch this, I'm going for the
through.
Olympics!
Hold my robo beer! That was a very nice kind of twirl he did as well. I don't know if you could see it because he was kind of like...
And stay down!
Let me fly directly
Wait,
into your line of fire.
did you just kick that robot in the dick?
Well, I've kicked many a
And it
robot in the
worked?
dick. Yes.
I think that's the first time I've realised exactly what he's trying to do.
Atem's catching up while I've gone and found the prisoners. The dickhead. So now I'm like, shit, I've got to hurry. I've got to go kill more robots because fuck Atem.
That?
He's just like, hey, I'm finding prisoners. Oh, that's a nice thing for a loser to do. Meanwhile, I'm just killing
for a second.
To be honest, it was 50-50. These robots seem to be a lot more powerful, these silver ones. But at the same time, they all just did like leg it around the grenades, so I'm not quite sure they're exactly the smartest.
What if a robot grabbed you and you saw it do?
We made a mistake.
You grabbed the sniper rifle.
I grabbed the sniper rifle. So this is going to be a bit interesting. So we both got sniper rifles. Who will win this epic battle? Can
The
place
sniper
your bets
rifle
now?
is a high accuracy weapon.
It's me. I have a different weapon. Also, slight problem. Let's see if you notice what I've done here.
Oh, don't glitch into the fucking floor. Don't you glitch into the floor. You've glitched into the floor,
I've glitched into the floor!
Hey! Well, now Atem's
way.
definitely gonna beat you.
Except they stopped mentioning Atem at this point, so I don't know. Either way, we are trapped. There's no way out. I've run out of grenades, so but
you've
maybe
shot
there
that
is a way
man's
out.
arm
Maybe I can try something. Give me just a moment, see if I can work my magic. Oh.
I feel like it should be. Dun, 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 dun.
No. So here we are back at the start.
Oh!
We'll talk later. Feel free to explore.
We'll go back to that. For now, I'm
Will
just
do.
gonna like mess about a bit. We've already done 25
Fly
minutes.
into
I'm
the
not
sun.
making you sit through everything again. But first, I'm just checking to see if
Live the dream of Icarus.
the thing's back, and it's not. So that's fine. Instead, we're just gonna have a bit more of a fly around the camp, kind of look at a few more things that I didn't do at the first place. So, for example, let's have a look at these anti-aircraft guns.
They're quite snazzy.
They are, you know, they
I
are.
like the crimson on
They
black
are,
stripe.
they've got
it's got.
guns and they up the ante, so that's there. And also we can enter them.
Oh, you could just go.
We can just go in.
Weren't you
Okay,
piloting one
what's-
briefly for
what can
the
you shoot?
section, the level
No.
before?
No, I wasn't.
Ah.
If I'd known I could do this, I might have been. So let's just try it out a bit and see if this can we get them firing back. Anyone there?
Nice base, genius.
No. All right. What about the ship? How strong is the ship? Can we blow it up?
Oh, it's made of invincible.
Yes, it's made of invincible. Unfortunately, it's made of invincible.
Hey, just.
But that's
just
fine,
give,
you know.
Just give him
that's
the
fine.
fake AA cannon.
Yeah, but you know we can enter them, so that's something good to know.
Well, given that you can enter into a lot of other things, can you enter into that big old ship and just fly that into
I
the
haven't
fight
been able
instead?
to enter in the enemy's like big old ships, so I can only assume no. But maybe we'll try some point. For right now, I'm just gonna show you a bit of flying that I've discovered right at this point here, which is eventually. Whoa! Honestly, I think that's my favourite bit. I just kind of enjoy the flying occasionally.
I mean, the flying mechanics actually seem quite responsive
Oh, they are.
to a certain degree
the
when you're
flying
not
mechanics,
bouncing off walls.
The flying mechanics work great. It's just a bit of a shame you can't really use them in a normal fight. But you can stop your jetpack and fire it again. And that also means that you can start doing it in different directions. So just a quick one there, just to kind of do that. So now we've gone off a different direction. 360, it's fine. Back the other way.
Okay.
Oh, so you can hairpin turn.
You can hairpin turn.
With
so
your
there's-
jetpack.
No longer will I have to just smack into a wall and go, oh well, I guess that's it. I guess this is what we're doing today.
But that's literally the only reason to watch this Let's Play.
Well, okay. Be
Thank
like
you.
that. But you know, sometimes it's just nice to be able to fly. So let's try a trick. See if we can get ourselves through that gap. Place your bets. What do you think?
No.